Disguised running, the art of coaching players through those hard pre-season yards in a way that keeps them focused and engaged. Long gone are those days of running up and down Leckwith Hill to get fit. Leading the way in these drills, you won't be surprised to see, is Craig Bellamy, as sharp, determined and able as he's ever been. International retirement may be on the cards later this year, but as Malky told press out here in Lausanne earlier this week, CB39 has a number of years left with Cardiff City at the highest level.
Good. Fight it. Come on, Collins. Get through it. Good. Good lad. What a ball, Kevin Mack. What a ball. Love it, Towles.
Now, pre-season training camps don't come together by chance. Malky has surrounded himself with elite people at Cardiff City since joining the club over 2 years ago. One of those people is head of performance Richard Collinge, the man responsible for orchestrating not just this Swiss stay, but everything when it comes down to player welfare and logistics.
The preparation started probably about February, March time, off the back of a really excellent trip in a similar area last year down the road in Neon. I came over here to source the hotel and the training venue, and I think the snow had only just been cleared off the pitch back then, but as I'm sure you've seen, the hotel, the Beau Rivage here in Lausanne has been a really excellent venue for us. Likewise, the Stade Samaranch just down the road, 5 minutes bus journey away, has been an excellent training surface for us. So yeah, trip so far has gone really well, very pleased with it.
Fans back home obviously looking at our footage to see what the players are doing, but also picking out some unfamiliar faces, a couple of new members of staff with us this week.
Sure, so Martin Pert's come on board, he's the new head of sports science and conditioning. I've known Martin over about a 6 or 7 year period now and worked with him at former clubs, and he's a real valuable addition to the group now. And also Callum Walsh has stepped up in terms of his responsibilities, and I'm sure you've seen the work he's done in terms of the pre-warm-up activation work that the players do, and they've both integrated really well with the group. So yeah, again, excellent work ethic from both Martin and Callum this week.
Obviously, part of the pip is not just about getting the lads in a tight environment where you can monitor what they're doing minute by minute, but it's also about bonding and team ethic, isn't it?
Sure. Make sure that the units on the pitch are also tight-knit as they are when we go out, as I'm sure the whitewater rafting yesterday was a great exercise for both players and staff together. Likewise, when we do gym work, you know, the guys are all one integrated unit, and that hopefully will transfer onto the pitch once August the 17th comes around away at West Ham.
Off the field, in terms of logistics, in terms of planning, there is that massive need, in which we're doing now as a group. We're moving up that level.
We want to stay at the best hotels, prepare our players the best that we can, and that means that from my perspective, the logistics, as you say, have to be planned to the nth degree, really. And that's why I come out and source the venues nice and early on. I make sure the food is right, the beds are comfortable, the pillows are right. We've got a pool and a nice gym area that you see here where we can do recovery or preparatory work, and just make sure that our players, you know, feel special, so that when they go out to the pitch, they're the best prepared team, hopefully in the Premiership.
A welcome addition to the group on Wednesday was director Steve Bowley, as he joined the lads in taking to the River Rhône for some whitewater rafting. Conditions weren't perfect, in fact it was chucking it down, though under safe instruction from this friendly looking gentleman, Malky and his men took to the rapids. Things took a turn for the worse for Muchley when he was told he was needed to swap boats, specifically to join us, the kit man, and the rest of the predominantly non-athletic crew members. Senior physiotherapist Adam Rattenbury is an exception to that generalisation, accustomed as he is to long-distance swimming. But he'd soon be passing out plenty of underwater tips to the squad members on this boat, as some suspect steering caused a near capsize. Naturally, that's me being dragged into the water, the first of a number of missions that I had to encounter over the course of this afternoon in the name of journalism. Bearing a resemblance to a scene from Platoon, this is a number of the squad members clumping off a 20-foot bridge into the river to be saved by the other members of their team. Look closely and listen carefully and you hear quite a horrible splash. Wait for the slow-mo in a minute and you can see how I entered the river. Yep, that's me. All in all, this was a fantastic afternoon out, enjoyed by all members of the squad and staff, essential for good team bonding and as crucial to this trip as the training itself.